All right, shalom, shalom. First off, give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of GMS. Salutes and honors to the elect, all the brothers across the four corners who are enduring in truth and sincerity, all the men and the women who follow. This is the brother Karatazah from the Nebraska camp coming back at you with another lesson to inspire and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Not really sure what I'm going to entitle this, but I mean, you see the title. So, Lord's word is edifying, and just want to really get into, because right now we're going through the birth pains. I say, there's trying times that are going to be coming up, as the scriptures say, a time it never was before, and um, we will have to be, as the scriptures say, had to be pilgrims on earth. So let's get that real quick. That's not the one I want. Bear with me here. All right, kind. So this is Matthew 24, and I'll start at verse 17. But just to give a little backstory, this is actually speaking about in 70 A.D. when Titus Vespasian, um, Domitian came and they uh, tore down the second temple, all right, and dispersed the Israelites. All right, but it also applies in these times when, as the scriptures say, uh, let's get that, you know, devil. Yeah, First Peter 5:8, to be sober, to be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, is a roaring lion, walking about who seeking whom he may devour. Right. So not only is the devil seeking us, to devour us, but there's also this. Matter of fact, this is not the one I wanted. Bible shot. Bear with me. Um, kind. This is Revelation 12:12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and the sea, for the devil is coming down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he had but a short time. All right, and we are in that short time right now. All right, so the so called white man is going to come down with that great wrath. All right, it's going to be trying times, as the scriptures say, a time that never was before. So, referencing this Matthew 24 and 17, it says, so speaking about how we should be acting in those times, it says, let him which is on the housetop not come down and take anything out of his house, neither let him which is in the field return back to take his clothes. Right? So it's saying that just to get out of the cities, to go, you know. It says, and woe to them that are with child and to them that give suck in those days. But pray that your flight be not in the winter, neither on the Sabbath day, because it's cold, and you're not supposed to do any work on the Sabbath. But the main point is, the Lord is telling us to, when it's time to flee, to flee, okay, and to not be dependent on these creature comforts. Don't go back and get your clothes. Don't come down from the housetop and with and uh, you know pack a to go bag. You gotta grab your gun. You gotta grab some food, and the women gonna grab the baby pictures and stuff like that. It's saying no, we don't need none of that. Just go, and it's telling you to go and trust in the Lord, trust in the Spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Unlike Lot's wife, who didn't, who looked back. Why? Because she looked back at her life that she had. That's why she was looking back. The children that she left, the house that she was raising those children in. Lot had bread, so to speak. You know, he had money. He was very wealthy. So I'm pretty sure they had nice possessions. That's what she was looking back towards. Okay, but we have to look forward. We have to look, to the future and put our trust in Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Whoever put the trust in the Lord was confounded, right? So let's get this. This is John chapter 14. This is John 14 and verse 13. It says, "And whatsoever ye shall ask in my name, that will I do, that the Father may be glorified in the Son." Now, there's balance to the scripture, because if you ask amiss, okay, if you're asking for something that's not according to the Lord's will, of course you're not going to get that. But what this is saying is to put your faith in Yahweh Shem Yahushai, okay, and the Lord going to do His part. All right, if we do our part, all right, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, what I'm saying, he's gonna take care of their end of the bargain. All right, so where it says Isaiah 65 and 13, therefore thus saith the Lord power, behold, my servant shall eat, but ye should be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye should be thirsty. Right? So this is automatically telling us that the Lord is going to take care of us in these days. When I say us, I mean the hopeful elect, Lord, as well. I'm a part of that number. All right. But the servants of the Lord is not going to be hungry. The servants of the Lord is not going to be thirsty. All right. It says, behold, my servants shall rejoice, but ye should be ashamed. We're going to be taken care of, all right, in this time. That's not to say that we're not going to have to go in through anything, because at the end of the day, it is a trial of our faith. All right. It's a trial of temptations. All right. The MOTB will be manifest, and can you resist? Can you put your trust in the Lord and follow through with what you said you was going to do? All right, I just want to give a few examples of how the Lord has taken care of us in situations, or done things for us in situations. Hey, if we got an issue, the Lord gonna take care of it. If we're hungry, the Lord's gonna take care of it. If we're sick, the Lord can take care of it. Okay? If we're lost, the Lord can show us the way. That's the faith that I'm speaking about. So this is Matthew chapter 9 and verse 20. It says, and behold, a woman which was diseased with an issue of blood of 12 years came behind him and touched the hem of his garment. For she said within herself, if I may but touch his garment, I shall be whole. Right? So she was sick, all right, for 12 years, for a long period of time. And her faith told her, he don't even have to heal me. If I even touch the hem of his garment, I'm going to be healed. That's a great amount of faith. All right, verse 22. But Yahweh turned about him, and when he saw her, he said, daughter, be of good comfort. Thy faith have made thee whole. And the woman was made whole from that hour. Right? Because fuck it. Fuck it. The Lord felt, the virtue, whatever you want to call it, the healing factor come out of him and go into the woman, So, and this Yahweh shy, but faith is what got it done for her. Not the fact that it was some magical process or anything, but because she believed so much that he didn't even have to lay hands on her. That's what faith would do to you. Okay? This is Luke 5 and 4. It says, now when he had left speaking, he said unto Simon, launch into the deep and let down your nets for a draught. And Simon answering said unto him, Master, we have toiled all the night and have taken nothing. Nevertheless, at thy word I will let down the net. And when they had done this, they enclosed a great multitude of fishes, and their net break. Right? So it had more fish in there that they could hold. right? So at any time, if you're hungry, the Lord can provide. He told them they fished all night and didn't catch one fish. But when the Lord told them to drop the net, you know, it was so many fish that the net break. All right, I was watching this show on Netflix. It's like a survival kind of show, and they were kind of like walking along the bay up in Alaska, and there was just a random fish that was still alive right there on the shore. They're in a survival situation, and the Lord provided them a fish right there. If He'll do it for heathen, if He'll do it for these guys that was on the show, how much more than His elect? These guys hungry, eating once a day, eating unclean things at that. Clams and crabs and shit like that. But the Lord provided this big ass fish for them. Why not us, whom He loves, whom serve Him? All right. Let me see. I think that was
Uh-huh.
bitch, everybody talking to you. Um, it kind of threw me off. Con. So there's one last example I wanted to give. This is also from Matthew 17. Um, in verse 24, it says, "And when they were come to Capernaum, they that received tribute money came to Peter and said, Doeth not your master pay tribute? And he saith, he saith, Yes. And when he was coming to the house, Yahushua prevented him, saying, What thinkest thou, Simon? Of whom do the kings of the earth or take custom or tribute? Their own children or of strangers? Peter said unto him, Of strangers. Yahushua saith unto him, Then the children are free. Notwithstanding, lest we should offend them, goes out to the sea and cast a hook and take up a fish that first take up a fish that first cometh up, and when thou hast opened his mouth, thou shalt find a piece of money. Take that and give it unto them for me and for thee. So that's just providing. Okay, who knows? You can need something to start a fire. You know, uh, um, let's just say a fire starting kit, and you can cast into the sea, and it's a fucking fire starting kit in the fish. All right, a deer will appear, out of nowhere and not run, and you can, shoot the deer, with a bow and arrow or some shit like that. Who knows? But the point is, the Lord is going to take care of all of this. Okay, we just have to have faith that the Lord can do it within our life. You know, you don't have to fight these battles by yourself because the Lord's fighting with you. All right, we're never alone because we have Yahweh Shem Yahshai. We have the Akim. We have the support of the governing body for the world to come. So we're never alone. All right, even if you're by yourself, you're not alone. All right, the trust in the Lord, the faith that the Lord is, and that He will take care of you. All right, that's the overall arching point to this lesson. So Lord's Lord, this is edifying, and I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem or Karkadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of GMS. Salutes and honors to the elect, all the brothers across the four corners who are enduring in truth and sincerity, all the men and the women who follow. So I say shalom.